Good afternoon, all of you. Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology, which offers UZ in engineering programs. All those undergraduate programs are having their language communication skills as coursework. And as part of this, English Language Communication Skills Lab works with its pretty right aptitude in developing students' communication skill set. As part of this, we have 3 or 4 courses, and during 2 to 3 years of 6 semesters work. This exam is for their second year, first semester end external examination. And as part of this, we have got a couple of courses. One as employability skills, and the second one is English for job seekers. So this employability skills paper is aiming to have students' ability improvement for the communication skills. So as part of this course, around 16 weeks time, first 12 weeks, teachers of English at Language Lab would offer the training. And in the next part, that is about 3 to 4 weeks in the last part of the course, we evaluate them. And as part of the evaluation, last 4 weeks we take, and then the 3 weeks, the peers will evaluate along with the support examiner. And the final week, that is this week, we are going to evaluate them by the external examiners. I have seen Asha Mugida ma'am and SN Karimullah sir, and one more examiner, Dr. Suresh. All of these are examiners acting external examiners for this exam. And thank you for your acceptance. Soon we have sent an invite.
Thank you, sir.
Fine, sir. We are waiting for the sessions to switch on their cameras, and after that we'll go ahead forward. And I saw session 3 and 2 are also ready. We are waiting for session 1 to switch on its camera. And along with that, we have the examination that is planned like this. The first half an hour is meant for setting context well with the tech accessories, and then exchanging introductions and making students one side and the other side external examiners and internal examiners to understand each other well, what is that they are going to do for other 1.5 hours here in this room. And all of these are together planned by the team of English here. And the first half an hour is just meant for setting the context all together. And then next, the main part of the exam will have around 1.5 hours time within our hand, where all of us would witness the students' communication skill through an activity called Listen to Speak. As part of this activity, we allow the students and us to listen to some educative audio video material. It can be played shortly once the introductions part is over. And based on this educative video, the whole examination that goes around. These examinees who were already trained for around 12 weeks on the importance of communication and how they have to get ready for the coming job skills or job market or job interviews. Similarly, what all that they have really experienced as part of communication, they test themselves here through this Listen to Speak activity. This is all again, we arranged, we designed. It is just for the sake of the development of these young graduates' communication skills. And we are very fortunate that you have also come forward to extend your helping hand. We know Madam Asha was there earlier also with us. Dr. Suresh was also there with us earlier on some other assignment. And then Karimullah sir, I have heard a lot about you, and Kavya ma'am was telling about you a lot, and you're also the part of it. And then we welcome you on this August occasion. In fact, you have taken a little extra liberty in coming forward to help this important initiative. Since Language Skills Lab here at Lendi is popular for its own quality, and it always tries to help student development of the communication. And thank you very much that you also have come forward to walk with us in this journey. And naturally, this journey cannot end because it has only beginning, and it walks for miles and miles before we sleep. So thank you so much with this initiative, with this noble introduction. I request slot 1, session 1, if it is ready, to give their introduction.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you are pretty much audible, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everybody, to all external examiners, internal examiners, as well as students. I'm Mahalakshmi, an assistant professor of English. I welcome all external examiners to this forum. We are very happy to see Asha ma'am, Suresh sir, and Karim sir now in this platform. And this examination is completely focused on making the students to understand where they are up till now. Because they think that speaking in English is enough, but they don't know like whether they are really suitable for the present outside the global competent world. So this course is aiming to make the students familiarize with the practical exposure. So today we have two students, Haripriya and Lakshmi, beside me, who wants to share their experience about this course as well as their journey in the language lab. With your permission, I'm handing over to Haripriya.
A very good afternoon to everybody who present here. I'm Haripriya from CSSC second year. So I wanted to share a few experiences.
May I ask Haripriya to speak a little louder? Even after you are using microphone, your voice is a little low and we could not hear you properly.
Okay.
Oh, is that a speech anxiety that you have?
No, sir, I'm dealing with cough issue.
No, you're not clear. Your voice is not clear.
She is having a little problem of cough, sir. So that's the reason her voice is not clear. I'm handing it over to Lakshmi, the other student.
No problem.
Yes.
You can ask Haripriya to speak without a microphone also, not a problem.
Okay, sir, sure.
Good afternoon, everyone who is presented here. Now I'm very excited to share my journey, which is I've done in this communication lab. I am from second year CSSC. Our English communication lab have helps me to gaining my goals and reaching my goals in the way. And the teachers we have in our communication lab was excellent. We have Mr. Haribabu sir, who is the HOD of English department. He's a very good teacher who is trained students in a very good manner. He accepts our faults and he rectifies our mistakes. And we also have Mahalakshmi madam and Kavya madam as a mentors from first year. They have trained us very beautiful way. They gave us very confidence how to communicate ourselves, and they helps us to reach our goals and they helps us to shaping us in such a good way. And also we have a very good communication lab with such a good environment. We have so many good quotations here, and this lab gives us a very good vibes when we entered in this lab. So we are feeling very lucky, and we are very thankful to having such a grateful teachers in this lab. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Good afternoon to everybody. So am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you, sir.
You are, but not that clear.
I'm Haripriya from CSSC second year. I wanted to share my experience regarding the communication lab. It has helped us to improve our language skills, communication skills by conducting activities like listening, speaking, writing, and reading. Our mentors really helped us to move in a path which to shows our success. Like Mr. Haribabu sir, which accepts our faults and rectifies our mistakes and make us in a shape in order to acquire our goals. So I'm thinking I'm very proud to have such teachers as our mentors who train us a lot in gaining some job or knowledge regarding or outside of the society. So I'm very thankful and proud to have such teachers. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, both of you, for sharing your experience with us. And it's over to you, Hari sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is from session 1. Students, representatives have already taken the lead in introducing themselves and how the language lab that works out here, and then how the teacher support that is always there with them. And then basically, I love to even mention the students of this class are very, very bright. In fact, they have only one thing in their mind. They wanted to work hard, but here and there, they are a little naughty just because they are not fully grown up. Though they are of the transition age group, that is natural. But I have a personal taste with this class. Their teacher and the students of this class look alike. Both the stakeholders, they look alike. Especially, we have a lot of fun in the work culture that we develop with these kids. Really, I appreciate the spirit of both Venkat Lakshmi and Haripriya.
So fortunate thing is they are on internal exam and their class teacher is not present here.
No problem. Thank you so much from session 1. And now let's get into session 2 from Joshna ma'am's room.
Thank you, sir. I hope I'm audible to everybody.
Pretty much. You're visible also, along with those two boys, those two friends, Rashmita and Charan.
Yes, sir. So a very warm afternoon to everyone present here. I'd like to thank all the examiners who are present today, who took their time from their busy schedules. I know you are busy in your daily activities, but thank you for coming here to evaluate our students. And I'd like to welcome back Asha ma'am and welcome Karim sir and Suresh sir here. So yes, employability skills these days, students are very good at technical skills, but they really do not know how to present themselves. So this employability skills course will actually train them in order to help present their thoughts, their perception, their thoughts and everything. So this lab or this coursework has really helped them in improving their skills, in improving their confidence and eliminating their stage fear. So I have two students who are really waiting to share their experiences, Charan and Rashmita. Rather than we speaking about their experience, it'll be nice if we can hear it from their own mouths. So Rashmita?
A very good afternoon to one and all present here. Firstly, we would like to thank Team English for guiding us throughout this semester. In this semester, we have learned many good things. We have improved our speaking skills. We have improved our vocabulary through quizzes, and we also improved the facing the camera. Before this semester, many of our friends have many stage fear or cam fear to speak around the people, to speak among many people. But now many of the people have loosened those fear, and many of them trying to speak more better than before. And not only that, we have also improved our self-confidence in this semester. So we would like to thank Team English. Thank you.
Charan?
A very good afternoon to one and all. Thank you for giving this opportunity myself to tell about experience of my English communication lab. And I'm here to talk about from my friends and other people. And firstly, I want to thank you for the evaluators to giving us time to examine us. And as per my experience, I just acquired to talk any word before the camp or stage fear. I just lose it from in the stage of communication labs. And mostly I was acquired a knowledge to what to speak from when we need to gain knowledge. So that I just learned from first year, and now communication lab is very important for us too, rather than for our future, for like the jobs and other secure places. And like that, we mostly thank our English team for that, developing us our self-confidence. And mostly Harisa, thank you for taking our every last sessions for our daily classes and come to know our the pebbles and tips to get more about to upgrade our myself and for my team also. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
So as you all can understand the enthusiasm of these students here, as Hari sir already said, they have a different enthusiasm and the vibe. So that's it from our side. So over to you.
That's great to hear from you, especially Charan and then Rashmita. Most of the cases, these guys would always have been putting a very good effort, especially they're tired of putting efforts. That is again a bigger point. It is always very good when you exploit the situation for the right use. Similarly, this class always tries to exploit each little element that is available with them to make use for their interesting work. Because I saw in the internal examination work also, out of those 4 classes which take the exams parallelly in this session, especially in this semester, this class has secured right result, bright result on the other hand. So this is definitely an excellent feature of the class and their performance. And thanks to listen from Rashmita and then Charan, but this time I have seen they were not that performative. I don't know why. Maybe because of the tech environment around them, or they could have shown their faces directly on the bigger screen, and then they might have lost little track of it. But you were not actually like performers today. But let me see, in the mainstream of the examination, your voice must not be that low, your voice must not be that unfriendly. Okay, you must bring all the wonderful naturality there. Okay, and then now I'll get into session 3 with Mahati ma'am.
Yes. Hello, Hari sir. I hope I am clearly audible.
Very much.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Good afternoon, one and all. My team of English, and of course, all the expert examiners who are here with us, and all my dear students. A very good afternoon to one and all. I am Mahati, working as an assistant professor of English here. And I'm sure students and the examiners are going to have a great time together. Examiners definitely need some extra patience, because most of the students, despite of having many inhibitions, they are trying their level best to put the, what best they can do as examinees. And all the examiners are also motivating them very well to speak and to get connected to them very easily. And these kind of sessions will definitely help the students get familiarized with the present industry needs. That is the reason why we always prefer to conduct these exams online, because it is the trend today. So from this session as well, we have Kirti and Pavan, who are eagerly waiting to share their experiences that they had with our English lab. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone, respected teachers and all examiners. I am Bhavya Kirti Kamdeni from 2nd CSSE, and today I am going to take my external examination. So I am very happy to say that I had a great experience throughout the semester, and our course is employability skills. So yes, I could say we are very much happy and we are very much good in our technical skills, but we are also eagerly waiting that we have a good certification from you, like we have good appreciation from you that we are equally important and we are equally speaking well, so that we'll be expressing our views near you. And coming to this journey, our teacher Kavya ma'am is really very lovable person. Like we had a lot of fun while throughout this semester. Like we used to have fun and we used to speak a lot. Like we eliminated our stage fear. And to me personally, I have been into many competitions and won, and up to state level I have been there. So this lab made me to lose my stage fear and speak in front of everyone. And it was a very good experience, like I always say. And also Jyotsna ma'am said that we should leave our fear before anyone. Like we are trying to leave that fear, and we'll be doing our level best in this external examination too, and get praise from our external examiners. Thank you.
That's so lovely to hear from her. We also have Pawan.
Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm happy to share you that our experiences about English lab and this ambiguity skills. Before coming to the ambiguity skills, we did.
It's okay.
We treat our English lab as a temple. We always make that our temple is neat and clean, and the acoustic part and meeting hall, and it's a very nice places. And coming to the hello sir, he always comes to our every session and every meetings. He join and tells our pros and cons and make our correct our mistakes by these sessions. And after this all, I completely can't say that of losing my stage fear, but I hope I pick up so much well with this integrity skills and this.
Good. So still he is trying hard to come out of his comfort zone and to speak in front of everyone. Still, I think this is a great opportunity for people like them to learn a lot. And as Kirti says, everybody is very enthusiastic to take the right inputs from all the examiners like you. And we as internal examiners are always here to support you. I hope the session goes well. Wishing all the best to all the candidates. Thank you, sir.
That's great hearing from Mahati ma'am's room, along with Kirti and Pawan. Both of them have done well, and it is appreciation from our side also. In fact, you guys are putting an excellent effort in understanding what is actually happening outside. Mahati ma'am is also mentioning this is a new trend that we have to understand what is to really take place. When it comes to job market, there are quite new needs are coming up, approaching and attacking these young individuals. So in order to make individuals understand well how we have to go forward with this communication, and then how to mitigate and how to negotiate, how also one has to come forward speaking so confidently. These are some of the outcomes that we have set, and we are very happy to see most of those outcomes are easily met by these candidates. And now it is our turn to introduce yourself from external examiners table. We have Dr. Suresh from NH Engineering College, an associate professor, would like to introduce himself. In fact, he is a local examiner and being with us in the house. Are you ready, sir? Is your acoustics part fine? Or shall we go ahead with Asha ma'am first?
We are ready, sir.
We're ready, thank you.
Good afternoon, all of you.
So your voice is not so clear, audible, sir.
So good afternoon, all of you.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Suresh Kumar. I've been working in NH Engineering College and have done my PhD in critical thinking under the guidance of Dr. Hanuman sir, where Professor is working in Engineering College, Engineering College of
Do we have some glitch there?
No, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy to be an external examiner here. And all of your morning session, I have had a great time with all the students. And this session, I think all the students are doing well. I hope all the students will perform well in the examination, external examination. And thank you, Hari sir, for giving me this opportunity to invite me to your college to be an external examiner. Thank you, sir.
That's great hearing from you, sir. In fact, this is a new model that we have adopted for the examination, though it is little difficult for you. I'm extremely sorry, and we are going on the track in understanding the modern needs. And thank you so much for your presence, and then you are also acting as a local external examiner to certify all the examiners' work too. And we are happy to have you, Dr. Suresh. And now I'll request Asha ma'am, one of our good old friends and who has been putting wise effort in guiding all the young friends here. And I request Asha ma'am to introduce herself.
Good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, everybody. I hope I'm audible to you.
Yes, ma'am, exactly.
Yes. So first of all, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. And it's always good to be back with the students. And coming to me, I'm currently working in JP Morgan Chase in Bangalore. It's a bank. We provide banking services. I'm in the corporate for, since the last 2 years. And I'm a yoga instructor too. I've instructed yoga to the Indian naval ships, INS Satlaj and INS Sujata. And I've cleared my AFCAT exams for the Indian Air Force twice. I've been to the SSB as well. So through my experience, I would say that English does play a very important role. I mean, your knowledge when it comes to corporate and all, it always stands secondary, to your communication. So I would wish each and everybody a very all the best, do perform well and have the confidence. Thank you so much.
It's great hearing from you. Another interesting side of you, ma'am. In fact, we were all taking you only that you are from corporate and then JP Morgan Banking Services. And now we have understood that you have cleared FCAT, and I've seen most of the kids who have had high eyebrows because they just wanted to clear it off. Even from this class also I saw, I've seen so many who would like to take the FCAT exams. If at all we need your support on the platform, definitely we'll take on the other side, another training area. Thank you so much. And I hope Asha ma'am stay with us for around 1.5 hours in this exam would definitely be useful for most of you, and then try to interact with her effectively now. And we have got last but not the least, Mr. S.N. Karimullah. We've heard much about him while Kavya ma'am was proposing the name of him for this wonderful examination setup. I was just apprehensive in asking why, how, and in what way that this gentleman is more useful. And she was mentioning he was one such kind of a bright teachers and who always strives hard for the development of communication skills of the students. So usually that this kind of a young man is quite important for the board of our cert. And she mentioned so clearly. And with all that respect, we request Karimullah sir to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope I audible and visible clearly.
Yes, sir.
It's my pleasure to have this kind of words from your side, sir. And first of all, I would like to gratify the Lendi management that taking me as a part of this examination as well. So my name is Karimullah. So I born and brought up in Chittoor district itself, but I have given my complete contribution all over Indian institutions, educational institutions. So I'm having an experience in terms of corporate and as well as in educational institutions in and around like 9 years. 9 years of experience into the HR, completely training, sir. I used to give a training for the newly boarded employees, which is worked as a freelancing for multiple MNCs. And my pride situation when I'm working with Kavya, I got an opportunity to train the teachers, particularly those who have very recently joined in private and as well as the government sectors. So we used to provide the trainings for them in terms of teacher managerial in educational institutions. And yeah, I hope the design, the structure of your modules were really, it's an excellent, sir. So the format is which you have created, it is really excellent. So hope all the students have already proven in terms of their education introduction itself. So I hope they are going to commence their performance in the same levels. So thank you for making a part of your Lendi College, and thanks Kavya as well. She's very good colleague of mine. And we were having a relation from past 3 years, I guess. She was very good, sir. And I hope Lendi is also blessed like Kavya having together along with you. Yes, sir. I'm hoping the students will give their best performance, and they give their best to impress the examiners, where we can evaluate their performance. All the best, guys.
Thank you very much, Karimullah sir. And in fact, it is not alone Lendi which is blessed because of Kavya ma'am's presence. We are all very blessed. I am the first one to be very happy to have her on my team, and who has been putting wise effort, and who has always been readily available for various challenges to be undertaken. Thank you very much, being you are a friend for her, and then you have taken your own time and to engage yourself in this kind of a toughest assignment. I know sitting for 1.5 hours continuously over this tech environment, and then trying to listen to the same idea several times, though it is little tough for the teachers, but of course it is for the benefit of the student community we are doing it. And fortunately, within first half an hour time, we would be able to complete the whole idea of introductions. We have now understood the context is well set. We have understood what we are, who we are, and the student side, you also have represented and given away your experience and then your expectations, your readiness. On the other side, examiners also have spoken about their capacity. And now this is time for all of us to have the video audio material to be played. Oh, by chance, I have my good old friend Srinivas Babu sir also is on the board. Sir, are you able to talk for a while? Are you there, sir? By chance you joined.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Hello.
We want you to.
Thank you for your invitation.
Is it
So I'm very sorry to mention I don't have good signals here. I've been facing some problem with technical issues.
Okay. Sir, it is evident that you have less signal. Okay, no problem, sir. We'll be taking you after this audio video material is over. And I think all of you might have now understood this exam is meant for having audio video that is to be played shortly. And based on the same audio video material, the whole exam that takes place. So sincerely, I request all of you to have this audio material to be immediately watched out. So I can put on the audio on, and then we have got the audio material. Sorry, something is being shown. Oh, I'm sorry. I can play directly from the one that I have opened earlier. Give me 1 minute.
We are increasingly use AI.
I'm sorry. That is a wrong audio that I'm playing. Give me 1 second of time. I'll come back once again showing the right video for us. I selected, somehow that has slipped my attention. But anyway, now it is ready. And sometimes it happens. And friends, everything is ready now for you. And I'm sharing. And if at all of you are ready, because you are from computer sciences as background, and I hope that this video audio material will be definitely quite helpful for you. Get ready. It is relevant to the day and its need. And I'm starting once again. and sharing the audio too. Yes, then I'll play. Is it loaded for you? Have you seen the TED?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Have you also heard something
Yes, sir.
as clamps?
Yes,
Well,
sir.
and now I'll play the real one.
The human voice. It's the instrument we all play. It's the most powerful sound in the world, probably. It's the only one that can start a war or say, I love you. And yet many people have the experience that when they speak, people don't listen to them. Why is that? How can we speak powerfully to make change in the world? What I'd like to suggest, there are a number of habits that we need to move away from. I've assembled for your pleasure here 7 deadly sins of speaking. I'm not pretending this is an exhaustive list, but these 7, I think, are pretty large. Habits that we can all fall into. First, gossip. Speaking ill of somebody who's not present. Not a nice habit, and we know perfectly well the person gossiping 5 minutes later will be gossiping about us. Second, judging. We know people who are like this in conversation, and it's very hard to listen to somebody if you know that you're being judged and found wanting at the same time. Third, negativity. You can fall into this. My mother, in the last years of her life, became very, very negative, and it's hard to listen. I remember one day I said to her, it's October the 1st today, and she said, I know, isn't it dreadful? It's hard to listen when somebody's that negative. And another form of negativity, complaining. Well, this is the national art of the UK. It's our national sport. We complain about the weather, about sport, about politics, about everything. But actually, complaining is viral misery. It's not spreading sunshine and lightness in the world. Excuses. We've all met this guy. Maybe we've all been this guy. Some people have a blame thrower. They just pass it on to everybody else and don't take responsibility for their actions. And again, hard to listen to somebody who's being like that. Penultimate, the 6th of the 7, embroidery, exaggeration. It demeans our language, actually, sometimes. For example, if I see something that really is awesome, what do I call it? And then, of course, this exaggeration becomes lying, out and out lying, and we don't want to listen to people we know are lying to us. And finally, dogmatism. The confusion of facts with opinions. When those two things get conflated, you're listening into the wind. You know, somebody is bombarding you with their opinions as if they were true. It's difficult to listen to that. So here they are, 7 deadly sins of speaking. These are things I think we need to avoid. But is there a positive way to think about this? Yes, there is. I'd like to suggest that there are 4 really powerful cornerstones, foundations, that we can stand on if we want our speech to be powerful and to make change in the world. Fortunately, these things spell a word. The word is hail, and it has a great definition as well. I'm not talking about the stuff that falls from the sky and hits you on the head. I'm talking about this definition, to greet or acclaim enthusiastically, which is, I think, how our words will be received if we stand on these 4 things. So what do they stand for? See if you can guess. The H, honesty, of course. Being true in what you say, being straight and clear. The A is authenticity, just being yourself. A friend of mine described it as standing in your own truth, which I think is a lovely way to put it. The I is integrity, being your word, actually doing what you say, and being somebody people can trust. And the L is love. I don't mean romantic love, but I do mean wishing people well. For 2 reasons. First of all, I think absolute honesty may not be what we want. I mean, my goodness, you look ugly this morning. Perhaps that's not necessary. Tempered with love, of course, honesty is a great thing. But also, if you're really wishing somebody well, it's very hard to judge them at the same time. I'm not even sure you can do those 2 things simultaneously. So hail. Also, now that's what you say, and it's like the old song, it is what you say.
That's it. It has abruptly started. It's also going to abruptly end. And this is what the educative talk that we have made ready for all of you. And I hope your mind is still lingering about it, lingering around it. And this is what actually we wanted from the communicative side. We are trying to have how your mind now thinks about it, and how are you going to take your daily examples, and how are you going to really negotiate with the examiners about the same educative video that we have played for you. How much did you remember? What is that you are going to talk about it? How are you also going to talk about the same with your peers? This is all what the exam all about. The first round of the exam, individually, each one that comes and sits with you, sir or madam. And then you also, they also can speak to you for 30 seconds quickly. And we have 1.5 hours time now. Starting from now until 3 o'clock, your 1 hour is for the whole main part of the exam. And then after 3, reserve some 15-20 minutes for your overall remarks, sir. So this is what the exam, and now we are breaking out the rooms, and then support examiner will be there with you to take you into that breakout room. I request the breakout rooms have already been opened, and I would wish to ask session 1, whom do you want the examiner into session 1?
So Suresh, sir, session 1.
Suresh, sir, session 1, that is what Suresh sir's room, or shall we continue Suresh sir here, ma'am?
Yes, sir. In the main room itself, we'll continue. Session 1 will continue the main room, sir.
Session 2, may I know who is the examiner that you are taking?
Karim, sir.
Karim, sir, okay. I'm asking Karimullah sir to get into session 2, and the rest of the session 2 will go there. And I request Asha ma'am to take the session 3. And the support examiners will be supporting you and taking you. I'll be joining you back by 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Can someone help me where Asha ma'am is?
Asha is in third session.
Okay.
Should we put Asha ma'am in the third session, or I think she already inside the session 3.
The problem is I'm unable to see session 3 room here.
Any help you required, Mahatima?
I am unable to get into session 3, ma'am.
Slot to session 3. You couldn't find session 3, but it is visible for me.
Can you assign me if you have the...
Yeah, give me a minute. I'll go to sir's cabin and I'll assign you. Which one I have to assign? Is it slot 2, session 3 I have to assign, or Mahati I have to assign?
slot 2, session 3 and Mahati.
Okay, ma'am. Just
Both
give
of
me
them is put into
1
the
minute. Mahati ma'am, sir is on the way. He will be assigning you to session 3.
Mahati ma'am, what is the problem for you? Session 3 should be assigned, right? Session 3.
The slot to session 3 and Mahati both has to be assigned to session 3. Sir.
Okay. Even Mahati is also assigned.
Yes, yes.
I hope now you are able to go ahead, ma'am.
Yes.
A very good afternoon, sir. I am Pooja from CSSC second year. Video audio material is about how to speak that people want to listen. In that audio, we put these some of these things in our mind, like gossiping, judging, complaining, excuses, lying. When we speak, we must follow these things. And also the word "hey" stands for honesty, authenticity, integrity, and love, which will stand for be clear and straightforward, be your word, be yourself, and wish them love. Thank you, sir. Next. Good afternoon, sir. I'm Pravalika from CSSC second year, and now I am here to share about my thoughts on that video. In that video, there are 7 types of communication skills are there. First one is gossip, and second, gossip, excuses, lying, they are like that. So when we are communicating with others, we have to follow the rule like hail, honesty, when we are talking with others, we must maintain honesty with and love and etc. Through this, we can gain the attention of others, others' attention towards us, so that we can gain attention from others. So we have to maintain those four qualities through our speaking skills. Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this session.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Soumya Ali from second year CSSC. Right now, we saw the video on how to speak so that people can listen to us. So there are 7 sins of speaking, like judging and excuses, complaining, and excuses means not taking responsibility, and exaggeration that can become lying, and dogmatism like confusion of facts with opinion. And we heard a word hail. In that, H stands for honesty. While you speaking, be clear and straight. And A stands for authenticity. Be yourself while speaking. And I stands for integrity. While you are speaking, you should be your word and trustworthy. And L stands for love. You wish people well while you are in a speech. Thank you.
Hi, good evening. Good evening to all. I'm Nyaneshwar from second CSSC, and I'm sharing some few memories to listening a video and how to speak with others and how to listen others to our words. Like there is a seven steps are there: gossips and judging. And so many etc. are there, but we are focusing on these 7 steps so we can move forward to speak peoples, and we are judging so many people in a wrong way and in negativity. So we are assume that they are we are thinking it is negativity, but they are doing it in a positive way. First of all, we are taking and seeing in a positive way that we are they are to give opportunity to others to perform themselves in their point of view, what are telling to us. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I am V. from secondary CSC. In that video material, we learned so much, and we can speak in the 7 types of negativity, judging, lying, and exaggerations. And the word hail is honesty. Be yourself and take initiative to talk and follow the steps to lead the rule, and the word hail is very useful to us, and negativity also spreading too much, and we don't want to spread it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Saimati from second year of CSSC. Now we watched a video about how the people are talking in the different ways. One is negativity and the second one is positivity. In positivity, we will follow the hail. For that, we can attract through our words. And in negativity, there are 7 types. Generally, we include all those gossip slangs in that to feel attractive, but it's not correct. In this, we learned about the hail, which stands for honesty and authenticity and integrity and love. We have to show all these 4 kinds in our while we are talking. Through communication, we can able to use this hail, and we can able to attract through our words. We do not use gossiping for the interesting things. Thank you, sir.
A very good afternoon to one another. I am B. Bargonite from second year CSSC. So I'm here to talk about how to speak to others so that the people listen the voice. So when we want to speak to others, we have to speak in a honesty way so that people are ready to listen our voice, and we are in a straight and disciplined way. So, and we have some topics for our speaking, that they are gossip, judging, complaining, negativity, and so on. So we have to maintain these topics so people would be ready to listen our voice. So speak in a polite way so people is, and we have to speak in a good manner so that people is ready to listen our voice. Thank you, sir. Myself, P. Srinath. I am studying BTech CSSC second year. And this topic is about how to talk with other people to listen to you. There are many people talk about other people gossiping, judging, and a negative way to talk with other people. But we have to talk with the straight and forward, be clear, talk with people, showing love. There are many best ways to talk with people in good ways. And many people talk with others like they're judging people, and they talk in negative way to degrade them. Many people degrade other people to not achieve success in very mistaken way. Thank you.
Good afternoon to everyone. I am Naveen. I am from second year CSSC. Now I'm here to speak a few words about the listening part that I have listened so far. The speaking part is all about, that audio is all about communicating with others, how to communicate with others, and communicating types of communications. That we have 7 types of communications. That is one of judging and gossips and negativity, talking, positive types of communications. If we first, while we are learning speaking, we can face a lot of problems like judging people with, that means most of the people are judges us while we are learning communication with others. Not only judging, we can face a lot of problems while we are learning communication. And if you want to speak in a positive way, it can include hail. Hail is nothing but H stands for honesty, I stands for integrity, A stands for authenticity, L stands for love. Hail is nothing but to speak in a well manner and to love others and to like the people while we are communicating with others. Thank you, sir.
Hi friends, good afternoon everyone. Myself James from second year CSSC. We have seen previous video about human voice. The human voice is a powerful weapon which we can change the whole world, and it we have to speak in polite manner, and it stands. We have to speak in hail. Hail stands for honesty, authenticity, integrity, and love. We have to speak in love, which we can speak to others, and we can make polite when we're speaking to others, and honesty, which we can clear and straightforward. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Video is from second year CSSC. I'm talking about the video that we played. In this video, it says some mistakes of speaking, some things of speaking. Most of the people are as gossip. It means people blaming others when they are off, and judgment. This type of speaking things makes bad conversation. And lastly, you just say hate means you need to talk in a honest and straightforward. Then only the conversation occurs, communication occurs. Thank you, sir.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I am Haripriya from CSS second year. I wanted to share about this small talk about speaking. Everybody will talk, and it includes the gossip, negativity, and judging. And anybody needs not to be judging, and anyone to be judged. So we shouldn't judge anybody. Not everyone needs to be judged, and not everyone want to be judged. We shouldn't judge anybody at any time. And the gossip, we shouldn't gossip about the thing which we know or used to tell about others. And next, coming to negativity, we shouldn't be negative to anybody regarding our views or speaking everything. So we should be in a positive way while speaking, as the speaking is true, and speaking plays a major role while we are talking to the people. So we should be positive, and positive. While coming to the positive, we should inhale the hail. The hail has a 4 words, H-A-I-L. H means H stands for honesty, and the A stands for authenticity, and the I stands for integrity, whereas the L stands for love. You should be more integrated, you should be more concentrated, and you should be more love towards while you're speaking. If you love to speak or love to do your things, and that will be a fruitful result while it's coming out. If you treat your people and speak very in a pleasant manner, you will be very pleased by others. So the talking way will be affected to the others in a nice manner. So I think you should be follow the positive vibes, which includes the hail, and you should include your hail and take intake as a hail as a good thing, which gives a positive vibe. Thank you for this opportunity.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Prashant from second year CSSC.
What's your number?
13, sir.
13. Okay.
I want to share my views on the LS activity. It is based on the how to speak to others. It is of 2 types, positive and negative. In positive, we can take the word hail. Hail means H represents honest. We want to honest with everyone, and A represents authenticity. Next, I represents integrity. L represents love. In negativity, there are 7 types. I want to say few. One is complaining.
Okay.
complaining, etc. There are we want to speak with others in the honest manner. Then only they also speak in that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, sir.
You can adjust your camera. Yes.
Hi, sir. I'm Manishankar, and today I'm going to talk about the video which we saw. Which we saw, and in that video, the motivation speaker has said how to talk and how not to talk. And now I'm going to start my speech with how not to talk. And he said there are 7 types that makes you a bad speaker, like a bad social nature. And the first one is gossiping. Gossiping about others will make us bad and which make us less confident. And the second one is judging. And nowadays, nowadays, no one wants to be judged, and no one will judge. If anyone judges you, then it's a crime. And coming to next one, negativity. And nobody wants to spend the time with the people who are always worrying and who always give us negative vibes, because it will make their mood lesser and lesser. And the fourth one is complaining, and which means, as the name says, complaining. If you complain about everything, then no one will talk to you, and no one is gonna give you give you some level. And now next one is the excuses, and it is similar to the complaint. And last one, that's all. And now we're going to speak about how to talk. And the speaker said we should talk like a hail. The H represents the honesty. We should talk with full honesty and open heart, and it will make us interactive. And we can. The second one is authority. We should be true to ourselves, and integrity, which means integrity. Okay. We should do what we said, and we should say what we do. And last one is love. We should wish well from the bottom of the heart, and that's all, sir. Thank you.
Good. What's your number?
It's 14.
14. Good.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Adjust your camera again. A little more. Okay.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. I'm
Good afternoon.
secondary. Okay. Coming to now, let us talk about which have been seen in that video. That is how to speak. Firstly, there are 2 types of speaking. One is positivity and one is negativity. Coming to positivity, if we speak in a positive manner, everyone used to respect us. And coming to negativity, there are many things which will fail as a speaking. One is judging. When we judge the people, first we have to see ourselves whether we are in that position or not. And lying, we should not lie to the people. And complaining, we should not complain, and we should not complain to the other persons, so that these things will be make us a negativity speaker. Being a good person will make, and the people will also respect us. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Satyashree from second year CSSC. Now
Good afternoon.
I'm going to speak about how to talk so that people can listen to us. In this video, the motivator speaker has said some positive signs and negative signs so that how to speak with others. There are 7 signs: gossips, judging, negativity, lying to others. This impacts on us, so that we should avoid negativity. We have heard the word called hate and honesty and being ourselves and
Okay.
clear and straightforward is more important to us, so that people have good impact on us. They listen to us what we are speaking. Thank you.
Good.
Very good afternoon, sir. I'm
Good afternoon. Remove your mask.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Adjust your camera. Good. Okay.
Okay, sir. We have seen a video that is telling about how to speak so that people can listen to us for more time. In that video, we can actually see 7 sins of speaking. They are gossiping, judging, negativity, complaining, excuses. That means not taking responsibilities, and exaggerations and dogmatation. It means confusing with the opinions, confusing facts with opinions. And we can hear about the word hail. In that word, H refers to honesty. We have to be honest while we are talking about anything. And A refers to authenticity. We have to be ourselves while we are talking, so that people can listen to us. And in that hail word, I refers to integrity. It means being words, to be words. And finally, L refers to love. We have to wish everyone to be happy in their lives. So by avoiding those 7 sins of speaking, we can get people to listen us for the so much of time. And by following the words in the hail, those are described in the word hail, we can speak much time with the people. It will help while you are speaking, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, sir.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Hi sir, my name is Jeevan Kumar. I'm in second year CSSC. Now tell about the LS activity. There are 7 types, and first one gossiping, paging, negativity, and user or honesty. There are speaker talks about honesty or where tells in honesty or being the honesty and using. Thanks.
What's your number?
9, sir.
Number?
19, sir.
19. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm G. Punchandra of class second year CSSC. Right now, we watched a video how to talk with others. The speaker said that there are two types of talking: negativity and positivity. Negativity, many people don't listen to our words while we are speaking. In negativity, there are 7 various types like gossiping to feel attractive with others whilst we are speaking, and judging, and accuses and complaining. These are the 7 deadly signs while we are talking with others to ignore our words. And he said the positive way of which follows the word hail. It stands for honesty. We have to talk honesty in manner to others. And A stands for authenticity. We have to speak genuine and real words with others to attract our voice. And I stands for integrity. We have to talk in with good moral values and principles. And L stands for love. We have to talk with all people in lovely manner to attract others. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Nidma from second year CSSC. I would like to talk about a video which have been played before, is how to speak so that people can listen. As in the human world, humans are the only person who can speak. So that speaking has a 2 ways, positive way and a negative way. Positive way is all about hail. Humans speak with a positive way so that one can listen to others. And H stands for honesty. When you talk with other persons with a honesty, loyalty, so that he can listen to your words much attracted. And second one A stands for authenticity. It's all about be yourself. First, be yourself. It's not about not acting. You should be yourself. Next, intensity and love. Love is to spread all your love. Next, and the deadly signs of speaking is lying. First, we should not lie about someone. We should speak truly, genuinely, and excuses and
Okay,
thank you, sir.
that's it.
Yes. A very good afternoon, sir. I'm Navita from CSS of second year. And in this video, I have seen about how to speak so that people can listen attractively. There are 7 deadly signs of speaking. They are gossiping, negativity, complaining, judging, and exaggeration, and excuses. Excuses is taking no responsibility of our actions, and exaggeration means starting opinions without any consideration. And the speaker has mentioned positive signs for speaking. There are the word called a hail, which can be a powerful speech for foundation of powerful speech. It stands for honesty, and honesty means being yourself and clearly while communicating. And A is for authenticity, and I is for integrity, and L is for love. We can wish people with love without any judging. This can be a foundation for a powerful speech. Thank you.
Hello, sir. Very good afternoon. I am from CSS of second year. So recently we had watched a video on human voices, right? So in that it shows how to not speak to the people, how to speak to people. So how not to speak to people means don't be judged and don't be gossips. Don't spread negativity while speaking, and don't be a dogism. Means don't be a negative influencer. So while coming to the how to speak, be straight and be confident and be loud and reach that goal. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. There are a few points you have explained.
Even though there are few points, they are important points. I hope.
Good.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Soumya from CSSC second year. As I listen on that video, how to talk strongly. First of all, while we are talking, someone are taking in a positive way and someone are taking in a negative way. There are 7 things of how to talk about strongly how to talk about strongly, and that is a gossip, judging, negativity, complaining, dogmatism. And while we are talking, we have to we are talking honesty and with authentication, integrity and love. While we are talking, we have to our body language is very important. Whenever we are talking, someone are taking in a negative way, like they are gossiping and they are judging, but we have to take it in a right way and we have to talk very strongly. That's it, sir. Thank you so much for giving the opportunity.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Anagya Sai from CSSC, and I'm here to talk about the video. They say that how to talk with the people to pay our attention on us. In that they told positive and negative thoughts. Negative thoughts we should not judge, and lying, excuses, complaining, we should not use this on while we are speaking to others. And the positive things are, we have to be honest while we are speaking, and authenticity and integrity and love. While we are speaking, we use these 4 things while we are talking to others to pay our attention on us. Thank you, sir.
Sir, they are done with the first round. I'll be arranging it for the group discussion round, sir.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are here for group discussion on the video of how to speak so that people can listen to us. There are 7 deadly sins of speaking. One is gossiping. Do not gossip on others, so that people do not trust you, because a while later you will gossip about them. And another one is negativity. It is hard to listen them. Another one is judging. It is hard to listen them, to judge them while speaking. So you should avoid these things speaking.
Yes, while speaking, we have to communicate with others. During this, we have to speak with honesty and love towards them, so that we can attract them towards us and they can listen with us. Not only those students who don't have to maintain judging while we are speaking, while some other person are speaking. Usually, so many people are judging them, so that they can feel that they are not right. They are not right to talk like that. So we have to maintain those things.
While we are speaking, we neglect all the negativity.
Why? Because when we get the negativity, we didn't speak well. And also when anyone is judging, we must take it in a right way. Why? Because it seems like a negative way, but we take it in a positive way, then we will speak well.
The foundation of the good speech is we should be honest in speech, and we should be clear and straight, and we should be ourselves while speaking, and we should trustworthy in our speech, and we should wish people well while speaking.
Yes, we also have to don't maintain gossip between they are talking to us, because when we are gossiping about them, they think like they treat ours as in they are gossiping about us, so that they feel like negativity and they don't attract to us our words also, so that we don't be gossip about them. And also maintain love towards them. While we are speaking with others, we have to maintain some honesty and love. Through those two, we can attract people towards us, and we can talk freely with them also. Those two are very important according to my point.
Practice means practice makes perfect. Through this sentence, we practice so many times. It will be very helpful for us.
Yes, I agree too. I agree both of you. So that from this session, I would conclude that while we are talking with others, we have to maintain these 7 things, and also we have to maintain those that word called hail. So thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Yes.
Good.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. We can start now.
So we are going to discuss about the how to talk about the different. Actually, there are 2 types of talkings. One is positive way to attract the people who are positive ways, and another one is in the negative way. Those people be rumors. It is not correct, I think so.
Yes, in negativity is not at all a correct way to judging a man. What is Shishi? What do you say about the judging?
Positive is we don't judge. Later, some of our meetings time we have to judge.
Yes. In God, so we are talking in a meeting or in a group. There are so much gossips are there. What did you say, Madhvi?
Actually, spreading gossips is a very interesting task for everyone, because gossips it is a type of communication between the 2 persons. When there is no third member, they usually talk badly about them. By spreading gossips, they will have fun.
Yes, absolutely, I agree with you. And what else? And what are the negatives while we are talking with others?
Actually, while we are talking with a person, we usually lie with the people. We are doing something and we said we will not do that. And for this perception, we will use the hail method in this. Hail means we already know about that. So it will gives a perfect meaning to our communication.
The communication also talk very much. Good speak.
Yes, I absolutely agree with you.
Actually, through the communication skills, everyone can able to speak with another person. By we just watch the video, we about hiding, and we have to include it in our communication about that.
and we have to ignore all these 7 things which are not good for talking. That is just fun for some time, but it's not good for that.
Yes, I agree with you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving this
Opportunity.
for us three.
Good.
Thank you.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is V. Srinath and this is B. Naveen and this is B. Bhargav.
And here I'm talking about how to speak to the people so that people is ready to listen our voice. So there are several steps to speak to the people. One is gossip. Gossip, people are ready to listen gossips. Gossips. So
Whatever they gossip others when they don't hear, when someone is talking, others they are not here in gossip or judging and excuses, aggression. There are many ways to talk about other people, and this is the sins. The other people don't listen when we are talking. These 7 sins, they don't listen to us. Like,
and one more thing is judging. While we are learning the communication with others, most of the people judge me like unnecessary manner. Don't think about that type of it. If you think about that type of it, you never go forward to speak well manner.
yes, I am also agree with you. And not only that, but honesty to speak people also very necessary role. And we have to speak in honesty and straight and fluent way to the people so that people can understand easily.
if the people don't feel about good themselves, they feel temporarily happy to add such things to people. They play down the people manners, their behaviors, and they talk rudely, their excuses like that.
While communicating with others, first we need to communicate in a positive way. Positive way is one of the required habit to communicate in a well manner. Communication is all about maintaining body language and eye contact with others, like and making them talking with others.
Yes, I am also agree with you. Anu. So to talk with people, we have to in a straight way and we have to give a good eye contact to the others. We have to speak in a fluent way so that we should easily speak to others and the people are ready to listen our voice. So thank you, sir, giving this opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Good. Thank you.
A very good afternoon, sir. So now we are here to discuss a group discussion about the way of speaking and then what the way of speaking includes. So everyone needs to speak to communicate what they need, and there are ways to speak, how to talk and how to communicate to the others in a way of adjusting themselves to communicate with us too. So there are 7 ways which we should not talk in a right way, in a wrong way. So they contains the gossip, gossip, negativity, and judging, and many others. What do you guys say?
I agree with you.
Good communication occurs.
It's not audible.
A good communication occurs when the other person is when you are listening to the other person, then only you understand what they
Little louder.
Yes, I agree with you, Alpia. In the video, he says gossip means when you are blaming the other person when he is not
then he knows it will be, and he will not.
Yes, Lokesh, I totally accept with you. The gossiping is a negative thing which we shouldn't do to the others, because the gossip is to share the things which shows a bad implication on us. What do you say?
So we have to stop talking positive when we talk to others. We have to follow this A word. A stands for honesty, authenticity, integrity, love. We have to show our love when we talking to others. We have to straightforward and much clear about by our voice and words, which make powerful words.
Seems like what you said is truly correct. We should follow the positivity, not to the negativity. The positivity contains the word hail, but the negative also contains the judging and the negativity. We shouldn't judge anybody upon their ideas or thoughts, because no one wants to be judged by their thoughts. The positivity contains the word hail. The hail also represents with the 4 letters. H refers to the honesty, and whereas the A refers to the authenticity, I refers to the integrity, and L refers to the love. So we should talk to anybody, or we should speak in a manner which shows our honesty and integrated, which means a simple way and a confident and love. We should talk to the others in a lovable manner so that we can control what we are saying, and they should talk in the same manner to us.
We need to talk in an honest way and straightforward. Only good communication occurs.
We totally agree with you both the guys. We should be in a positive way by showing our love towards them. So I would like to conclude this by getting into we should in a positive way, not in a negative way, to being talked with the others. Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity for us.
Good.
Hello, sir. I am Sirisha, and my friend's name is Manishankar and Prashant. Now we are going to talk about the video which have been shown. In this, the author said about 2 types of speaking. One is positivity, and another one is negativity. By talking positivity, the people used to respect us, as well as the people also can show more love to us.
Yes. I say, as a motivation speaker said in the video, there are 7 types how to not to speak, 4 methods how to speak, and which gives us trust on our words, and according to myself, explains how to talk, how to not talk, and there are some grandmas in front of house. Every day when I go to my house, they always sit in front of my house, and they always gossip, and they always complaining about their neighborhoods, and I really don't want to interact with them, and not only myself, and even everyone in my neighborhood also don't want to interact with them. So from that I can relate it to the 7 how to not talk.
Yes, I do agree with you, Manishankar. There are 7 related negative words. We want to speak politely with others, so then only they will speak respectfully with us. We don't be gossips and complain with them. We have to be respectable to all.
I do agree with you. And coming to the how to speak, the motivation speaker said the word H, where H is honesty, and we should be honest with ourselves, and we should speak honestly. And second one is the authenticity. Authenticity means being yourself, and talking what you want, and being at your limit. And the third one is A for integrity. Integrity means doing what you said and saying what you and is a way to gain trust and to get a good bonding. And the last one is love. We should always spread love instead of hatred.
As you said positive things, I'm going to discuss about negative things. there's so many negative things which can the person can easily feel some low. With that, they cannot never success by gossiping and judging. The people never used to we never used to judge the people, because before judging we have to see ourselves, right? So if we gossip on others, they used to be if they know about we are gossiping, they feel so bad and they never used to get again repeat the things. But also we can take it as a challenge. With that gossip, we can never do mistakes such things while we are speaking.
Yes, I do agree with you too, guys. And there are positive and negative things. Speaking skills. On the behavior of the people, they use the positive and negative. But everyone want to give the positive speaking skills.
As guys, today I'm concluding with your two advisors, and as you said, as you guys said, the people having good and bad, we should only show the love and spread love instead of hatred. It will make the society peacefully, and it will give you the higher authority for your words, and they will trust you more. And I think that's the starting of the bond. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm
Good
here.
afternoon.
Satyasri and Shivan Kumar from second CSSC. We are here to discuss about the video which have been played before about how to speak to listen people to us. In that video, we have listened about the seven sins of listening. Coming to those seven, they are: first one is gossiping, and gossiping, negativity, excuses, giving excuses while we are speaking, it's not correct. And exaggeration, it means we are not having responsibility while we are talking. And also we have discussed in that video about the word hail, sir. It was explained very clearly in that the hail, H refers for honest. Honest in the sense we have to be honest while we are talking to anyone, so that they can listen to us for so much of time.
Yes, I will Lakshmi. I agree with you. By improving positivity and by avoiding the negative signs, but we can improve our communication skills with others, so that others can listen to us properly, what we are saying. They listen to us.
And also we have discussed about the I in hail word. It refers to integrity. It means we have to be a word. It means we have to be ourselves while we are talking, so that people can listen to us for more time. And by avoiding those seven sins and taking as reference as the word hail, we can able to speak much more clear, and we can speak efficiently with others.
Yes, I agree with your point.
Okay. Discuss peers.
Okay. Okay, sir. I'll conclude now by saying that we have to wish for others also. We don't have that feeling on bad feeling on others while talking. So we don't lie to others while we are speaking. We have to speak honestly and trustworthily, so that the people can have much interest while they are speaking to us and while we are talking to them, so that by avoiding those sins, we can speak much efficient. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, sir.
Thank you and good.
We would like to talk about a video which have been played before, how to speak so that people get about positive and negative ways. The positive way is HAIL. HAIL is nothing but it stands for honesty. Every person should talk to other people with a honesty ways so that he is just interested to our work and effort, so that he try to listen to our words. Next, authenticity. Just be yourself, not by telling lies. You should be yourself and talk to him. And next, integrity. And the last one, L stands for love. If we are talking, we should talk them with full of emotion, with love and affection, so that we can be interacted with our words, and he can also listen to us. He can get attention when we are talking. The negative side of speaking is there are 7 stages. First, gossiping. When you are talking gossips, about the other person, he is not interested towards your speaking. And lying is a bad habit. We should not lie on one person.
I agree with you, Neha. People want to listen to those who speak and share their opinions in a good manner. Speaking publicly needs a confidence, and not only confidence, but also we need a knowledge on what we are speaking about. There are 4 critical components that you have mentioned. Honesty, authenticity, integrity, and love. These 4 components can make our speech powerful. I do agree with you. We should need confidence when we're speaking, and we should also need this full knowledge about what we are speaking to a person, and we should not talk whatever we like to talk.
I do agree with both of you. When we are talking, we have to follow the word HAIL, which stands for honesty, integrity, and there is another way of talking in a manner. Negative manner includes gossiping. Gossiping attracts more people while we are talking to things, after things. Next, complaining. While we are telling negative about some other people, they show more interest to listen our words. These are the signs of, these are the early signs of to listen our words.
I do agree with your point, but I think these are very dangerous. We should not complain about others. We should not spoke back of them. We should not talk lies about them. It is a bad sign for speaking.
Yes, we have to talk with the loving, with honest manner, and authenticity of willing everyone. Integrity, we have to talk in more moral values and respects.
With all these perceptions, I would like to conclude one should avoid all the deadly sins of speaking and
Try to speak in a efficient manner.
try to speak in a visual manner and in a positive way. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I am Seshtar from CSSC of second year. These are my friends, Soumya and Monika. So recently we had watched a video on about human voices, right? So it shows how to speak and how not to speak. So in how not to speak, don't be judged and don't be gossips and don't ask for excuses and don't spread negativity and don't be a negative influence. So while showing how to speak, be confident and be loud, be straight and be positivity. Over to you.
Well, I agree with the Shashi. And when we're talking, we use some habits like we have to speak honestly and ethnically and integrity and love. We have to use these four uh, things to pay by paying attention. We have to use this and we have to improve our talking skills.
I do agree with you about the points. I would add some more points to you. While we are talking strongly, someone are gossiping and someone are judging, right? But we have to build our speaking skills with strong and support. We have to talk fluently and we have to remove all the we have to face all the obstacles and challenges, and we are talking in front of others very confidently. What about your opinion?
Yes, Soumya. So we shouldn't give a chance to our opponent to judges or gossip about us. So for that, be confident and be a positive vibe to give that energetic in your voice.
And so while we are talking, someone are taking in a negative way, that someone are gossiping and judging. So we will conclude that while we are talking, we have to talk very fluently and we have to face.
Be confident and reach that level.
And we have to smile and we have to talk in front of others very love and towards us. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, 2 minutes if you can give, I will arrange for the remarking session, sir. Sir, can you hear us? Suresh, sir, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So we are done with the session and waiting for your remarks.
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon, all of you. So you are from CSC, yes? Good. So all of you have analyzed the topic, the video very clearly, and have given detailed talk. Each one of you have expressed your point of view very clearly and understood the topic, and I can see your preparedness for each and every session in the language lab. And here you have done very well. In the group discussion also, you have explained every point very clearly, and most of the students have explained confidently, clearly, and organized your talk in a well-organized manner. And some of the students are only few, very few, taking long pauses when they are giving individual talk. And some students voice is not audible to all. It is not clear. So those students need to raise your voice. Okay. When you're talking in front of audience or in front of camera, you need to check your audience, check your audio, check your voice. And some students feel nervous, only few, very few. Am I clear? I think my voice is audible. Yes, 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 good. So those who are not unable to express clearly, practice well again and try to raise your voice when you are speaking to a large audience, okay, or else when you are speaking to online. So all the best. Thank you, all of you, for inviting me as a external examiner, and I'm very happy to see your progress in this language lab. Thank you, all of you. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your keen remarks. Hope everybody will follow the minor mistakes or the major one they have committed in this semester, and hope they'll improve maybe by next semester when you come as an external examiner again. You can see their improvement levels.
Sure, madam. Sure, madam.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And we don't have to contact the other places.